Good morning, everybody. This is Ron Baker. I've got another motor to show you. Today is November 23rd. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and believe it or not, it is, I think it's 39 degrees here in Forest Lake, Minnesota, which is kind of a balmy day for this time of year. We have had a little snow, but nothing that hung around. I want to show you this motor. This is a 1962 Evinrude 5.5. I've had this motor for 3 or 4 months, and I've done nothing with it because I wanted to save it for fall and winter projects, but I couldn't stand it anymore. I bought this fellow from a fellow that lives close to me who said this was his dad's motor and that he thought that it had very little use. It had been sitting in a shed for quite a while. Turns out the guy was right. This motor has had very little use, but I don't know if you can tell or not, I have touched up paint on the top of this hood because it had obviously sat in a shed or a garage with things stacked on it or whatever, and had some pretty tough scratches on the top. The rest of it doesn't look too bad. This front cover here is pretty nice. All the paint is on that. Not scratched up, not dinged up. The bottom end is really good. Mechanically, I don't think this motor's ever been touched. It had the original, I am thinking the original grease in it is as black as can be. I drained that and checked the oil, the pressure in the bottom end, and it held 10 pounds for, I'd say 10 or 15 minutes, so I took my air pump off of it. I did change an impeller. The wear plate was like new. That's all I did to the bottom end. The carburetor was funky and dirty. I rebuilt it with an OMC kit. It got new fuel lines. What else? The ignition had cracked and busted up coils in it, so I replaced those. Along with the points were like new. I just cleaned them up. The plugs in this thing were the old original J6J plugs that looked like new. The condensers were, I believe, the original paper top condensers, so I did replace those. This baby is a good one. It runs good. It pumps water nicely. It's quiet. It's tight. Let me show you how it runs. Hold on here. Been sitting for a while. Straighten up this pole for bed here. Quiet. Seems to be a pretty fresh motor, so I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It looks like my garage needs to be cleaned. Way too many projects going on here. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate you watching. Take care.